Good afternoon, third graders. I hope you are having a great day today. Now, things are going to be a little bit different for this lesson. Normally, I would give you all of your lesson information right there in front of you so you could ask any questions that you had or anything like that. But this is going to be a little bit different because this video is actually going to be provided to you so that you can watch it as many times as you need before the next lesson. Now what I want you to do is throughout the video, if you have any questions, I would like you to write them down so you can bring them in and I can answer them for you when you see me again. Now the very first thing we're going to do for today's lesson is we're going to watch a few videos. Now we're going to watch a video about tigers, one about fish, one about polar bears, and the final one about kangaroos, after which we will have a discussion. Here's our very first video that we will be watching, and it is about tigers.
Finding prey is the easy bit. To succeed, they will have to get close without alarming the deer. At first, that looks deceptively easy. The cubs must be feeling that they could walk right up to their prey. She checks that her brother is backing her up. And prepares for the charge. But the deer know just how close is safe. Her brother tries a swifter approach.
The next video we have is about fish. The next video is about polar bears.
The Arctic ice guards a secret. Bleak and barren as it seems, it stirs with life. Just look a little deeper. To last the year, the ice bear needs to eat 40 seals. One more is all it'll take. Spring is almost over. If he doesn't catch this one, he may not survive.
And our final video is about kangaroos. Now, we watched these videos for a reason. The most important thing being animals live in different environments depending on what kind of animals they are. Like you saw, the polar bear lives where it's snowy and cold, whereas the kangaroo lives where it's nice and warm. Now, the environment that an animal lives in is very important because it shapes the animal itself. I mean, the fish have fins and tails, and they have gills so that they can breathe underwater. The tigers don't have all these things because they don't need them, but the tigers have very sharp claws and very sharp teeth, which help them catch their prey in their environment. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about these 4 different types of animals. After I have given you the information, we're going to kind of talk through it a little bit tomorrow during our next lesson. And then you will all have time to you will choose one animal and you will do research on that animal. When you are finished researching your animal, you will create a diorama of the animal's environment, and just kind of keep in mind a little bit of important information because you will share that information with us when you present your diorama. Now, the first animal we're going to talk about are the tigers. The tigers like to live in areas that have trees, bushes, and clumps of grass, so they are often found in swamps, grasslands, and rainforests. They are sensitive to heat and love the water, so they are often found in areas where there is a lot of shade and water nearby. Tigers have to hunt for their food, so they have sharp claws and sharp teeth and can run fast to catch their prey. The clumps of grass and the bushes of their environment help to hide the tigers from view while they sneak up on their prey. Fish like to live in the ocean, lakes, rivers, things like that, because they live in the water. They have fins and a strong tail to help them swim, and they have gills to help them breathe in the water. Fish are all different. Some fish, such as krill, are food for other bigger fish like the whale, whereas other fish like the whale eat the small fish like the krill, so they're equipped with kind of a strong vacuum that sucks up all the fish so they can eat them. And the little fish have to try and swim away, which sometimes they don't always make it. The polar bears live in areas that are very cold and snowy, like the North Pole and the South Pole, and they tend to live on the ice and they go swimming in the water. They have very thick fur coats with a special lining that helps keep them from getting wet, and it helps to keep them warm when they dive into the water. Kangaroos live in the desert areas of Australia. They have strong back legs that they use for jumping around. The kangaroo can jump pretty high, and this kind of helps them avoid predators that are after them, and it also helps them just kind of keep away from things that may be dangerous or things like that. The mother kangaroos have a pouch, which that their baby sits in, and it can stay warm and protected. So now that you have heard all of this information, you will be researching tomorrow. You will be working a little bit with me. We're going to kind of throw out a little more ideas about these animals that we've learned about so far so that everybody can be on the same page. And then once your research is done, you'll start working on your diorama. And all that will happen tomorrow. I will see you then.